Good evening and welcome to everyone.
The away side win the toss and they'll have a bat.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Misses everything.
Nice.
Just threw the shot too early.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Bowled him. Beauty, absolute beauty.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Wait. Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Drives and misses everything.
Sharma with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's the over. The Knight Riders are 3 for 1. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Catch it. Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Narine gets off the mark. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice
Yeah.
shot. Runs possible.
Yeah.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Sharma from the south end. Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Big shout. And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Nice bowling.
Excellent exponent of the slower ball. Can't do anything but defend it. Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Yes, nice bowling.
That was a slow delivery. Played too early, straight through to the keeper.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are 9 for 3.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Misses.
Nice.
How did that not hit?
A little late on that, no run scored.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Catch it. Yep.
There'll be runs here.
He was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Catch it. Yep.
Great shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
The Knight Riders weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Oh, nice.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot. They'll get at least one.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Samson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Big edge. Where's that going?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Nice bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Oh, no. Nice bowling.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Edged. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Russell, whose first task is getting themselves settled. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yes, nice bowling. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Russell ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Waiting.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up... with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Chance to run 2.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Good bit of timing there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. 9 runs added there. The Knight Riders are 35 for 5. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Well on.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Nice bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Nice shot.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Sharma shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Waiting. Yep. Go!
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Great work.
Oh, yeah!
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yep. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Archer, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yes.
Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Oh, nice bowling.
Archer with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Catch it! Good catch. Out. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Well placed, should get a single.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Waiting. Yep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A boundary off the left. Last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Strong appeal. Going with pace now.
Into the attack.
Wait there. Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing. Big appeal. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field.
Sampson shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Sampson has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Loud appeal. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
9 runs added in that over. The Royals are 19 for none.
Wait there.
Nicely taken. quick to latch onto it.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Sampson gone for not many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Over. The Royals are 26 for 1. Johnson from the north end. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. That's off the middle of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Nice timing, good batting. Won't get to the boundary.
Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though. Stick with 3.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Edge, unplayable. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
The Royals weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
they'll get at least one.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait there.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
6 runs added in that over. The Royals are 41 for 1.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that. No runs scored. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Wait.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. The Knight Riders can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yeah.
Great shot, great timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait.
End of the over. The Royals are 58 for 1. Massive edge.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
And that marks the end of the match.
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous